A month ago I tried an exercise and a little bit to find my persona, to build like the music thing, to make it easier for myself to produce. And actually it's kind of interesting what you can make out of it, and I feel like this could help you, so I was thinking that maybe let's do that, because I feel like we don't want to be copycat, right? We want to be unique, which we are. When you start learning how other people make music, then you somehow start to mimic them. But what if we could be combination of everything, but at the same time be special in their own way? So I'm gonna just show you what I did with that, and then we will build a song according to something I make out of it already. So let's try to do that. So according to this video, I don't know what video I watched, so I'm just gonna like say it up front. If you want, I can try to look at my history, try to find the video and share it to you. Just ask me or DM me or whatever. But I'm also gonna add like a tiny bit of touch of myself, you know, so you can just think for yourself what helped me, so you can let you think for yourself what helps you and what helps you to build your own persona as an artist. Hello, if you don't know me, my name is Victoria Helen, my artist name. I'm making my first album now and I decided to take it along with me, how I'm trying to learn producing myself finally. My goal is to help you guys, like whatever you do in art or just want to hang out with an artist, then that's your space. If you look to connect with artists and you want some goals set and you don't want to do it alone, if like you want to share your music, you want to connect with other artists, then you can join my Discord group Vicky's Art Collective. I plan to do a lot of cool things there, hopefully. I'm really glad who has joined and I hope that we will make some good connections and build something together one day. Anyways, let's start off with a little exercise. If you look at my Canva, look at my Canva. I love to do everything in Canva. Like I have two places now, Canva and Notion, you know. This exercise is kind of like finding how to layer the instruments and stuff, like what makes you special if you produce or if you make your own songs. I feel like it's so important to understand your uniqueness in instruments and such things. So I'm still trying to find it, but I feel like this exercise really gave me a little sense of understanding of how it can work for us. This is signature sound building. This is like my reflection session, you can see. So the step one was to what you liked in your past, like what were all-time favorite songs. So I made like songs and albums like separate, because when you were younger you like something else, so just like write few songs out. So I'm just gonna say few of them. I used to love Christina Aguilera a lot, like I like the Burlesque and all of that stuff. That's like something I grew up, and Demi Lovato, you know, all of those cool singers, like really strong vocals. I really love it. I listen to a lot of Jacob Lee, like I feel like he's really amazing artist. Then from albums I really wrote down, like I think I still like Pale Babes. I really love Birdie and 5 Seconds of Summer. Like Birdie was like my favorite singer. She had this emotionality in her that I really liked, and that's why I said like why it's important, because when you start to write them down you start to realize what you liked of them. So maybe you can apply it also to yourself. But we will get there, okay? So my parents, this is like just like a thing. What your parents like? I was like, yeah, I mean, mostly playing CDs. My parents, I think, listen like pop music. They played a lot of, like we had this, you know, like CDs, you know, we had to put it inside and then you played it. Oh my god, they don't even exist anymore. So what are the music that was playing in my house? My mother was meditating, so she was listening a lot of mantras, you know, a lot of, my father used to play guitar, so I don't know actually what he listened. They really listen to everything. I don't feel like they ever have like a border. Maybe that's why I also was listening to everything. Who knows? So favorite experiences, shows or concerts or music videos. So this is also important. It kind of helps you to realize your persona. Like, okay, I wrote down favorites, some of my childhood stuff. Like me and my sister used to do like music videos with Barbies. We had like this really old like camera, and they would like film like, and Barbies were like, I'm a Barbie girl. And then we have like Ken and stuff and all of this. Oh, we really like those bunny songs, you know. These were really cool. These were like a good memories for me. That's what I wrote down. That was like my first one that came to my mind. So anything that comes to your mind, I feel like these are really cool memories to look back what you like. The next step was to make a list you're currently inspired. So these are like my current inspiration, what I found. I mean, the moment I started to create now more music, it's really hard. I have to like choose to make music because I'm creating most of the time. I really like some like these are really old, like Aerostar is like my favorite artist now because I really like her goofiness and how different she can do it, and I feel like I'm also really goofy. And also like Ariana Grande made this Twilight song, and this was I feel like her best song that I like. I just wrote like songs and also again albums that's really good to reflect that what you like. You have to also think like why do I write those down, because I like certain elements of something, and maybe when I was a child I liked it because it made me feel a certain way. So maybe you in that way you can also try to think of the emotions in your song, like what you like, you know, and liked, and maybe you can replicate it like in your own way. And also Love, because he really writes about like mental health and it's like hopeful, and I feel like I also make such songs, and I feel like I also really dug deep, and it's kind of my essence too. And if you could see anyone, who would be Julia Michaels, because I want to know her tips and tricks and, you know, secrets. So really play around, have fun, you can change it, I mean it doesn't matter, it's just for you. Now the step 3 was mix and match. So like thinking about your past and your new self, what you like, what could you combine, and that's why I was really expressive, and I said to you like I like this and this because of this, it makes me feel this, because these are the keywords you're gonna like add to your stuff. So pretty much what it looks like is, I mean, the guy called it artist recipe. So I was like, okay, that's interesting. So let's just mix and match, make something, you know. Let's put the ingredients together. Wrote like sensitive as like how I would like to be sensitive as Birdie and Julia Michaels. I really feel like they do the like talking and the little pause is something I really like. Strongest Tori Kelly, because her voice is so powerful, although mine is not there yet, but I mean I have potential, okay? Funky as Aerostar, because I am a funky and I want to be a little bit funky. I don't want to be just like serious, I want to have like a hidden element of me. So Deep as Adele, because I like Adele like emotionless and like how she talks about romance and stuff. I love mental health talks, yep. Instrumentals as Amy Allen. She has really nice sounds, like the guitars, like it's indie, it's pop indie, so it's like I really like the element what it has in this style, and I feel like after I tried this style it really made me think of like how I would like to do it with my guitar. Fourth step is, if you look, there's like instruments and styles. So this is the part as a producer, like as a person who does music myself, it's really crucial, and that's why the beginning was so important, and also creating everything together as a match. Like that's the moment you can actually start to think like, okay, in my music maybe I like drums that are a little bit funky, popish, or dancehall type. Like that's what I wrote to myself. Like maybe I can try, I don't know if it even fits, right? And maybe I will not even use, maybe I'll just use few elements of it, or I will just use full of it, full beat of it, but I will still try to do it as an indie, so I will mix it. I mean, it sounds so ridiculous in my head, but I'm like, I want to try it, so we're gonna try it today. Synth, I was thinking more background, like sparkling, distant, soft. Then the bass could be deep bass, a little darkness, because we need to add a little darkness in it. If you're gonna choose keys, then first find out what your voice length is. Anyways, this is just a rough idea, like these are just few examples and ideas of what I wrote down, and now we're just gonna try to make something out of it. Whatever we mix together, let's try to mix it. Maybe it's ridiculous, but I feel like the more ridiculous, the cooler it is. Sometimes we just have to try something and be a little bold. Be a little bold once, like don't always stick to one. Maybe you'll make something genius, maybe that is your genius. So we're pushing our limits today. There's no limit. We are back in our FL Studio. I actually did once try with the same form I already did to make a first song, but I want to keep this song a secret. Maybe you'll hear it one day when I decide to release it, but for now I feel like I want to keep it a little in the background to see if I can make this song better. I think the first thing like to realize is like usually my songs I see that I making is like kind of like a pop type of a thing. I do want to record a guitar today, so let's try first to perhaps to play something. I was thinking my first idea was to try like 80 or 90, so maybe like let's go like 85. I'll take my guitar and let's start playing around. I actually have an idea, so let's like quickly I will add like a some. I have this cool thing. Where is it? Addicted drums. Let's just add like a rough dance hall beat. I mean, it's not gonna be good, but I'm just gonna like add something to try build on it. Maybe it's better this way. I don't know. Let's go. There's this like Latina Afro funk dub. I think there was like similar to dancehall though. Not dancehall, like also like Afrobeat. Let's look for something chill. Let's recite them. Let's go for that. I mean, it's not Afro, but it's okay. Okay, let's go. Let's try that. Okay, let's just do some simple chords. I put capo on 3. So we're gonna do like 3. So one left, one right, and one in the middle. Let's record it. And the third one. So what we have is these 3 things. And we're gonna just like, I'm just gonna let's put them like 12, 13, 14. On a master track with 12. Just go 13, and then the 14 one goes here. As we didn't name them, I'm gonna put like just like in indie songs. I'm gonna put like 50. Wait, this is right. When I look up there, there's a 50. You can always, I didn't know it, so I'm just gonna say like up here you can look at the percentages. Like, let's make them like a track. So I'm just gonna click here and I'm gonna like link everything here. So this is our, let's say, filter tab. What I want to do is add like a Marshall, because this guy's awesome. Oh. Sounds already awesome, right? Woo! Hey! After our friends comes a bass. Like I said, it's really dark bass, so let's not make it too hard. As we wrote down in our character, like I said, you can change things. I put funk drums now because I was just feeling it. Like, yeah, we're supposed to draw our own stuff also, but I feel like we can use sometimes some templates or stuff that already exist. Don't make it too hard on yourself, you know. Through time, you will learn, you get better. But definitely, if I'm gonna like specialize it, I'm gonna change some stuff. But right now, I'm gonna keep it. So now we have pattern 1. So we're gonna put in the same pattern. I feel like that's fine. So we're gonna just add my favorite citrus. They have like a nice base. I want to drink water. I think I'm getting thirsty. I already talked before that. I made that talking video. That's so crazy. Like, social media is crazy, but it's definitely worth it. And I feel like, I mean, I really enjoy it. I enjoy to make content. And also let me know what you want to see, because, you know, I'm really open to try stuff out, plugins, anything I can. So I like to go to bass. So we're going to go deep. Woohoo! We're going to record it as Gnosis Automation. Then I'm going to click on plus, then I'm going to click on the play button on my keyboard. Da da da. Bam. I really need to get more stuff from my studio. Definitely, I don't have a studio, right? It's a home stuff. I always drag stuff around, like, to my computers, like this one, the bigger one, the smaller one, the bigger one, you know. Don't you just feel sometimes when you nail something, you're like, yeah, that's it, now we're talking, you know? Okay, let's see what else. They also use actually usually like violins, so maybe we can add something.
we should like try different things to kind of find our uniqueness, because that's how you find yourself. Find the find yourself. That's how you find yourself. I mean, you kind of do by like trying different things out, and you're like, oh, that actually works better for me, and that's how you build yourself up. But I'm still missing the middle. The middle. Now I have like lower, a little higher, but something in the middle, and I think then we can build the lead. I really want something that like hits it off like dang dang. Maybe just a normal piano if we already had some symphony vibes there. Addictive keys, let's try those out. So I just wanna show like what I'm doing. Like I was thinking this is like the drag it away. This is the piano pattern I built. Like I made this 2-note type of thing, you know. It adds like this extra feeling. If you just listen like the guitar and this one, I think it sounds really nice. So we put it in an 8. I'm gonna name it like a synth, and then we're missing like a lead or something, so let's try that. I mean, Maxim is kind of cool thing. There's some cool presets that already FL Studio has. I like to sometimes use it. Like this lo-fi thing is kind of cool. Maybe we can just add it. So because I also like lo-fi, which I didn't write in my persona stuff, but I mean, maybe we can add that. So pretty much I'm just like trying to make this sound more suitable because I didn't find anything else. So Citrus has this cool lead I found I really like, and I already added it to my songs. It was like bad and distant because I said I want the lead to sound more like it adds it like the spark or something, like it's something in it behind, like it's a little like spark, and I really like the sound of it. So pretty much I just draw like something what was in my head I was singing, and I made it on next to Morphine, so I'm just gonna have to split it. Let's build something out, some rough something. Can start with guitars, drums new. So let's build rough sketch. Like let's say the piano plays most of the time as usual, and then this is like our mini verse perhaps. So now we have drum 2, and maybe we can make this drum 2 here, and we can take out some stuff. This is I think kick, and then we're gonna take out snares. Actually, I don't know. To be honest, it sounds a little crazy, but we're just gonna continue. So the idea is anyways to understand like and try different things out. So let's try to incorporate a little bit singing now here. Even you think like this little piece, like what we made, like you think like, what is this like 1 hour? 1 hour? Are you joking? When you filming, like you're doing like 3-4 hours this thing, and then you do the vocals, and that's how like the 5-6 hours come to it. It's really what it is. That's what a content is. You just sit with it hours. Sometimes you can't really like put things there because you just can't find it, and since I'm not that good yet, like I'm still learning and finding instruments that I like, I feel like this exercise really helps you to understand like what instruments I do like and what instruments actually could express this emotion I want to tell. So I took out the notepad. Maybe we can add like simple words like something's going on. I mean, let's make some lovey-dovey stuff. Thinking about you. Maybe this song could be like thinking about something, like thinking about those times when something fell right to my mind. What I'm feeling is like I'm thinking about the times I was a little afraid to speak. Now I can see. I can see where the people are. Okay. Think about a time that felt like nothing really made any sense, but nobody could tell me something, and I could be the only one in a road of it. Like the idea of like looking back, so maybe it could be like looking at my growth. Cheesy rhyme. Now I choose myself every time. It's not that hard. It makes me shine. I mean, I don't know. Of course, with such face like went to caps lock. Okay, just gonna ignore this crazy bad writing. This is such a cheesy song. This is my time, make it shine, shine. Okay, this is just a happy weird song. I'm gonna quickly record the first draft and I'll forget it, and then we'll continue building the voices. I got a beginning, but I really problem the middle part. It's like I like what I made, but I feel like I want to make something different. And the other thing I made, it's so high, like I don't want to scream, okay? I also added like few effects I'll show you quickly, like little EQ, compressor, like just leveling, and little reverb. Then fresh air because it's really nice, looks verb. I don't know, I just mixed them, maybe shouldn't. And then Maximus to try like cut little S's, but I don't know if it actually helps. Yeah, that sounds a lot better. Like that's how you find. Sometimes you make multiple choruses and you just mix them together. La, 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 la. Maybe we just add some weird stuff in here. La, la, la. Pretty much what I did, I just recorded few sounds. I don't really I think this song is really complicated for me. Not how I usually would build a song, but that's why like you do such experiments, because then eventually like it gives you some new idea. Like maybe this exercise you realize, okay, maybe these elements don't really work for me, so let me try out like different elements. And I feel like such exercises are really powerful, and I've done it before. Like now of course I use like funk drums, that's why it became a little bit like funk. I mean, whatever, my voice is dying and I'm kind of tired, but I feel like this definitely like gave me some perspective. I'm growing slowly, and each time you show up to yourself, that's how you get better. I'm gonna let it be now. I'm just gonna let it flow in it. And I hope that this gives you like idea how you can build your persona, how you can change instruments and I think about a time that felt like nothing really made any sense, but now I think again. Well, no one told me to grow up then, but I know how to capture myself. Now I choose myself every time. It's not that hard, it makes me shy. How I wake my mind and I open my heart. Inside I know that I can start. You should too, feel it too. You got it in you, I know. You got it in you, I know. Okay, I know it wasn't that, perfect or something, not that good maybe, but I feel like exercises matter so much, and trying to expand yourself and trying new things. It's definitely a way. It doesn't mean you have to release every song you make. You know, you always have to make drafts also to make like the great ones. Let me know what you want to see next time. And if you have any other questions, just let me know. I can make videos what you want also. Last time I did a vlog, I was recording my vocals, so this song is actually coming out when I'm trying to create. Like the challenge was to make within this month finish a song that I made the other month, and I was okay, I'm gonna hustle, do my best. If you want to see what I was making and how I was doing my vocals while I lost my phone almost, and yeah, how many obstacles I had, I still persisted, you can watch the video. Thank you so much. See you next Monday. Bye. I want to say kisses. Kisses. Woo! Kisses next time. You're gonna come back, right?